Alright, as you can see before we even start, I could not get out of the house. Snow...
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute.
What?
It doesn't say on air, so I don't think you started it.
I didn't know how, so I just used my actual camera.
Oh,
Because I don't...
okay.
Because I looked for like an hour for a button, and I just could not find it.
Well, if it's picking us up, I guess no harm done.
Well, it should. I have my speakers on. So, yeah, as I was saying, as you could tell, I'm not in a normal spot, and Elliot and Emily are computers.
We all got snowed in.
Yeah, Snow decided to be a dick.
Gotta love that Midwest weather.
Sure.
No.
Well,
It has to stop.
I agree.
Especially since Elliot's afraid of the snow.
It's not so much fear as it is just unrelenting hatred, but that's beside the point.
Yeah. We're actually here today to talk about Future Car, Buddyfight, Episode 5.
In which everything happens, and oh my god, it's glorious.
Yeah, it was like, my god, what the hell did we walk into? It certainly isn't a card show anymore that we were walking into.
Nope.
Something field trip, something canceled because reasons of stuff they don't want to divulge to the public.
I guess.
Guys, there's a strange man with a giant wolf Cerberus thing attacking the mine. Should we tell the public about this? No,
Nah.
that's too crazy for them.
Just stay away, commoners. And of course they don't,
Yeah,
because...
why would they? What kind of show do they take?
Especially when they don't know why they shouldn't go there.
You shouldn't go here. Well, I gotta go now.
Why can't I go here? Because I said so. Well, that's not a good reason.
So yeah, Drum gets beat the hell up.
Which he deserves because he's a little bitch.
And by beat up, we mean he attacks the Cerberus with the drill, and he kind of gets knocked down and passed out for like the rest of the episode.
Pussy!
You know what? It was a lot better without him. So, you know...
It really was. But we'll talk to that after we finish the recap.
Yeah, because we've got notes.
Yep. So yeah, that happens. Then when Wolf, whatever you want to call him, starts engaging Gao in a fight, the Buddy police arrive with generic Mick brown hair.
AKA the worst cop ever.
Yeah, he went out like a bitch.
Hey, I'll stop you! Drill bunker! Oh no, a shitty card, I'm down!
The drill bunkers...
Yeah, because apparently destroying the deck cases gets rid of the barrier.
Even though we know the satellite's the thing that does that. But I guess it's a homing beacon.
The thing I want to know is why don't they just arrest people in the freaking barrier when they have this stupid thing? It's like, oh, if you win, you get to go, like, the barrier's down and you get to leave.
You see,
no, just keep them in.
You see, it's because 5Ds did it.
Lordy Lord. Okay.
So anyway.
Tasuka shows up and he does the job better.
Oh god.
And requests to do something very illegal.
I guess. Future Force or something like that?
Apparently he needs the permission of, like, the United Nations in this world in order to do it, and the police is just like, I trust him. I'll take the rap, just let the kid use the fancy thing. Let his hair grow.
Yeah, well, as Em said, it gives him the power to have his hair grow. I assume, based on the name, it's making him temporarily age.
He became Super Saiyan 3.
But really, it just looks like his hair got longer, and now he has the power to make the weapons become reality.
Just like Ebles.
Yeah,
Which
it's like
Oh, sorry. Continue.
it's like the dark powers, but not. So it's okay. You see.
See, what I wrote down is that like the first thing I noticed in this episode was when they were doing that little recap of the last thing that happened in episode 4.
Yes.
The announcer very cheerfully explains that he's working with evil. Dark buddy skill on.
Yeah.
He's very happy to be evil today. But anyway, as a result, I guess that's where it becomes a completely different show. Because
It's not a card game show. It's just a battle anime.
yeah, you got freaking long-haired blue guy with a giant-ass sword flying around fighting a guy with double spears in the air, while a dragon and a Cerberus are just kind of there.
Also, I noticed that Tusk doesn't know how to use a sword. Half of the time he was fighting Ryuga, or whatever his name is, he was punching and kicking him instead of using the giant sword he was carrying around.
Hey, it's just a ruse. He doesn't want to ruin his best friend's gift.
Yeah.
I might scratch this sword that's meant for combat.
Shut up, man.
How many are
And then they play a card game.
Yep.
Shaka, Tasku wins.
Oh my god, I
Shaka.
didn't see it coming.
Wolf gets away.
Oh my god, I didn't see that coming either.
Shocker, Gao isn't the main character anymore.
Shut up, Em.
Well, he isn't.
Well, he isn't, but that's not a actual shocker in the most literal sense. He's supposed to be the main character, but in this episode, he was literally incidental. He could have just not been there. And I think the story would have been just fine without him.
Almost like the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like IG syndrome. They gotta force him in there. Even if he doesn't need to be there.
Oh man, guys, I made up this really great main character for our Buddyfight show. He's a cop, and he's actually still like 14 years old, and he flies around with a dragon. Wouldn't it be fun? Nah, we need this kid to be a bancho and like have like a dragon that's a pussy bitch hanging out with him. And
Oh, but at least they did explain one of the things we were wondering about ages ago. Why doesn't he just ride the dragon? It doesn't have a physical form.
Yep. At least that's what I assume. That's what Onion Man was trying to say, or not Onion Man, Ring Face.
So his buddy skill is literally flight. Meanwhile, we don't know what drums is.
Although it still begs another question altogether, because it's like if they aren't physical, how did Drum break the bench when he sat down?
or how did he bite Gao's head?
I don't fucking know, man. Maybe it's a psychological thing.
But
How
he
did
broke
he
the
make
bench.
matter disappear by eating pudding?
Shut up!
He's defying the laws of physics if he isn't actually there.
No wonder the racist teacher wants all these monsters to go home. They're breaking the laws of physics. He's just trying to protect the universe from their dimension-breaking properties.
They're causing matter to be destroyed.
Well, he's not wrong.
Well, yeah, if this is actually a plot point, yeah, then he's definitely not wrong. I mean, seriously. But if it's just inconsistent writing, then there
that
you go.
teacher's still racist.
Well, yes, he's a racist either way, but that's besides the point. Because clearly, Osmodai is not killing people in their sleep.
We don't know that.
I guess not. But I'm assuming he isn't.
Oh,
whatever.
someone at the door. I'll be back.
So, I think they derped up the preview.
Did they? What?
Yeah, like it mentioned how Roga was gonna go challenge Gao, and the game was blah 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 blah. But he's clearly fighting Tetsuya. They didn't even have a hint of Gao fight in there, so
That's true.
I'm confused.
I'm just guessing. Maybe Tetsuya is the, what's the word I'm looking for? The sacrificial lamb.
Oh, it very easily could be. It's just kind of weird that they didn't hint at, whatever.
Well, I hear that his buddy in that episode is the eagle. Roga's. Which I guess makes some form of sense. I mean, it's not like he's going to be all that subtle. If he's walking around in school playing Buddyfight, and then he's got this big ass Cerberus that's just like the one that, has been attacking people.
Well, Chibi Eagle is awesome.
And a parrot.
Yes. So, I mean, that's something. And as far as the rest of the episode goes, as we said, he lost, but he got away, and then he went back to a guy who sounded like a woman, but now is Kyo.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they weren't even the same person, like voice actor wise.
But whatever. It's apparently not even an issue because who we thought was the boss is really just the boss's bitch.
Yeah, the boss's bitch all the way through.
Yep.
The darkness.
Yep, literally the darkness. Just kind of peeks his head out of a window and says, "What's up, guys? I didn't tell you to do that." And then Roga's like, "I don't care, I was just doing what he said, but now I want to go beat up Tasuku."
Okay.
And he's like, "Okay, well, the only way you can do that is doing this." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm going to go find this guy and beat him up. That way he'll have to fight me."
Logic.
Oh, God. That just makes all the sense in the world, doesn't it? And that's really where the episode ends. So, I guess we'll just talk about things that happened, things we don't like, things we did like.
So I can become consequential in this episode again instead of constantly being interrupted.
Shut up, Em.
Anyway, in my notes, I want to know, like, some of the things I wrote down were, how sleep deprived do you have to be in order to think that someone's head is pudding?
Clearly, Drone's been up for nights.
Well, Digimon logic.
I guess so. He is basically a Digimon.
Yeah.
I guess you've basically chosen our first topic. Why is Drum such a whiny little bitch? I mean, I know I'm not the only one who notices this.
He constantly dicks around with Gao saying, "I'm your buddy now." Like,
I'm not want to be your buddy anymore. I'm not your buddy. I'm not going to be your buddy. Who said I was your buddy? Etc.
He's only his friend when it's convenient.
I think they have a quota of how many times they have to say buddy every episode, and they can't figure out a way to do it without drama.
Buddy equals drama.
It really beats me, but whatever. Eventually, he'll have to stop.
They need to have an episode where he gets his shit handed to him in some way.
Because it's not even, because it's not even just that. I mean, it's also a matter of, it's like, he acts all high and mighty just whenever Gal gets yelled at for something he did. And it's all like, you freaking bit his head. I can see why he'd be angry. Why are you acting like you didn't do anything wrong? He's late to get into school for a field trip. He's relying on your buddy skill to help him get there faster. And you're like, nah, I don't wanna. Why?
Drum's a little bitch.
It's like, you're supposed to be the mascot for the game, I assume. Your freaking head's on the logo for Dragon Chief, for crying out loud.
And yet you're wholly unlikable.
Yeah, and yet he's doing nothing but bitching and whining and trying to get revenge for people calling him over emotional because he's being totally over emotional.
That and there's the fact that it's like Pikachu was a dick at the start of Pokemon.
For
Took
like
him,
2
one
episodes.
episode. Yeah, 2 episodes to get over it. We're on the 5th episode now.
Like, not even 2, it was
real
one
episode.
It's just, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad that we're not, surprisingly, focusing on those two a whole lot. I mean, it was like, what, the first 2 episodes, the 3rd episode had them as a subplot, but the main plot was Kiri getting into the game. And then this one was Tasuku fights Wolfman. So, I guess it's good that they're not taking up a whole lot of time, but I still figure that means that they have to do something with them. I mean, they're at least half the main character, because they have the opening devoted to them.
Yeah.
Are they going to do anything other than have their lovers spat over and over again?
Eventually they'll kiss and make up and...
He's gonna have to become a cop.
Gao?
Yes.
That would be interesting, especially if they get that future device working, and then we'll see more flying in the air, fighting with swords and weapons. But I guess it just about does it for...
Yes.
Whoa, we just watch. I think you got delayed there.
No.
Oh, I see, okay. Well, I guess that just about does it for the drum portion. I guess the next portion we should bring up, why was half the episode not just them fighting in the air?
Why not? It's fucking cool.
I guess it is, but it's like, it's weird. I guess I'm just not expecting it as much. I mean, when's the last time we had, you know, a show that had a theme, you know, whether it be cards, Beyblades, or what have you, just all of a sudden go into martial arts? And I don't count the one episode of GX where he was fighting the Amazon tiger lady.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of funky. I think they figured they needed to fill time, because the game itself only took, like, 2 minutes.
That's true. I'm going to say...
Like, guys, what are you doing?
You know what else? Also, freaking Roga is also almost a primary character. Like, he's like the killer of this series, if you will. He keeps it seems like the guy's going to keep losing, at least against the fights that matter. Because no, Tetsuya does not matter. And then every time he goes against a big name, he's going to lose, and he's going to be like, damn it, and runs away.
And he will slowly learn that power is not everything.
Yeah, I guess that's probably how that's going to go. Or maybe he'll just stay evil forever. Who knows? I do know one thing, though. I don't believe he's in the 8th grade.
Well,
Like,
it's hard to believe with a lot of characters in this show.
I know. It's just him is particularly, because he's got almost as deep a voice as Tetsuya does. How is he...
Oh my god, I'm actually back.
Oh god, you're actually back. I almost forgot you were not here because you were just kind of sitting there.
Anyway,
Yes. Anyway, as I was saying, it's just more evident in this episode than the other episodes that some of these characters should not be in the grade that they are. Like in Vanguard, I mean, minus a couple here and there, they clearly look like they should be in the grades they're in. They even kind of sound like it too, I guess I could say, except for Tetsu. Again, because, old man. But this one, you can't tell half the time. I mean, it's like, look at Baku. Does he look like he's a freaking 10-year-old or 12-year-old?
No.
He's got freaking biceps, for crying out loud. It's like a short man.
Well, he is a short man.
But it's just, I don't know. That's just a little thing. And then we already talked about the inconsistency thing, like, if they really don't have a physical form, how are they eating or breaking things? I just don't get it. Well, you can't pretend that that stuff did not happen. I mean, it was very in the foreground. Heck, the fact that Drum likes pudding is a subplot for is the beginning of the subplot for this episode.
Yep.
You can't tell me that and it was in the same episode that they said it, actually. This episode. I mean, you can't even tell me that they don't have a physical form. They're eating food.
They can beat people up.
Whatever. That one's just gonna bother me only because it's like, come on, are they real or not?
And why is everyone so racist?
Yeah.
I stopped caring about that one.
Yeah.
It comes with the territory.
Yeah. I'm more concerned of, are they physical or not? Like, I mean, it's like, if they're not physical, I demand less them being able to break things without being in the, whatever the hell the barrier is called. If they are physical, then I demand an actual reason for why they aren't allowed to do whatever.
They're harmless, yes. Him biting my head was totally inconsequential.
Freaking, who said that one again? Kuguru?
Yeah.
Shut up, Kuguru. You don't even have a buddy. You don't know what you're talking about. Let's go light up your head. Oh, but seriously, those are some nitpicks that are... Because really when you think about it, like, outside of the big Super Saiyan brawl, nothing really specific happened. I mean, it was just the basic plot line of they're going on a field trip, bad guy's up to no good, good guys go in to try to stop him, he gets away. Everything...
Some stuff was stolen. GG.
Oh, yeah. Stuff was stolen, yeah. Because the actual card fight did not actually happen, like, a whole lot. Like, I mean, we saw, like, what, a turn?
Yeah.
Maybe two.
It was like 3 turns.
Yeah.
It wasn't a whole lot. I mean, because they were jumping in and out a lot. So, there wasn't a whole lot to talk about with that. Except for, Sasuke, rusing Wolf there. Huh, you thought you could stop me? I'm always a step ahead of you. Yeah, you did good with that shield. However, I'm going to use this counter card to give me more gauge so I can kill you right now.
Fuck me!
It's like, well, shoot. It's like, that was really the only real big thing that happened in the fight.
No. It was a one-of Gargantua Punisher, too.
Yeah, that's true. It didn't
Also, Tasku, just
his hand.
accept the damn card.
Yeah, that was a bit weird too. I mean, it's like, why aren't you accepting the card to help? It's like, I don't get it.
I don't need it. I don't need your help. I'm better than you.
Okay,
Please, let me pretend.
Let me pretend I'm good at this game like everyone believes I am. And of course, He won because he had the card.
It's almost as if that was the only reason why he was winning.
Yeah,
And he really...
that's why. Anyway.
So, was there anything else?
Cerberus's run cycle sucks.
Well,
It's just
yeah.
something that bothered me.
Well, no.
Welcome to CG.
No, not just that. Cerberus's model sucks.
His legs are so thin. It's like he's walking on broomsticks.
I don't think you understand. It's like everyone I've shown that his first appearance to could not help but giggle when his CG form just kind of showed up. It's because he's got the flappy mouth syndrome that Drum has.
Yeah.
But he's also got anime eyes. And yet...
Then, like, half the time one of his heads will be going like...
I think it's something that could have benefited from just being straight up drawn.
Yeah.
So you can almost get away with it with Drum as long as you're not focusing on him close up. And Jackknife looks good enough. But freaking Cerberus, stop. You don't look like that in your art. He looks like he's got tentacles on his head instead of hair.
Oh no, we discovered his secrets.
And at the end of the day, did the Drum and Gal make up, or is this still going to be a thing?
We don't know. No one really cares.
Because I'm like, wait a minute, they actually did in the last episode, so one more reason why I'm curious why this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they got rid of that in episode 4.
The writers can't think of how to move on with their relationship.
I guess not, because freaking Takoyaki Man supposedly fixed it, but it's like, no, I'm just going to keep on dwelling in the past. And
Meh.
but, hopefully they'll fix that, because, I mean, I'm not here to watch soap opera The Card Game when I already have another soap opera The Card Game I could be watching.
But I can't act.
Exactly.
Well,
I guess
yo, I'm gonna die.
Yep, and he'll die saying, yo, 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 like Mr. Invincible, but hip with the crowd, yo.
I hope that Wolf strangles him to death.
Oh, God.
Yo, yo, yo.
Plot twist, Tetsuya wins.
Oh my
because
God.
Magic World is bullshit.
And then Wolf commits suicide in a corner.
Wouldn't that just be a way to end that episode? He loses, he runs away again, and he's like, he really is Kyo. If it happened.
That would be a show.
That just switches gears to him trying to win against these little kids.
The only thing that matters in life is winning. The only thing that matters.
The only thing that matters. Win record. 0 wins, 3 losses. Let's do it.
Slit.
Well, I guess any final impressions of the episode, Elliot?
No.
No?
No. I said all of the words.
I see. Alright, how about you, Em?
I hope next video I don't get interrupted as much.
Well, next time we should hopefully be at our usual spot, so I'm going to assume probably not.
Because I was so inconsequential in this episode, it made me sad.
How about you, Akiba Ranger? Well, we think that the episode had a lot of awesome action. It was missing giant robots and past heroes. Well, thank you, Akiba Ranger.
Can Akiba Rangers be, like, in every single one of our episodes?
No.
No,
But they're, like, the best guest stars ever.
No, the best guest star is Shroomish back there.
Yeah, that's Shroomish is pretty pimp.
You want to see him up close?
I think that's up to your discretion, but I think
Uh,
that's all for this episode. And in the next episode, we have, I guess, Roga versus Tetsuya.
And maybe, I mean, they can
Assume.
fit multiple games in an episode if they want to.
It's possible. They could just as easy finish it off in like the first 5 minutes, and then...
Oh my god, it's so angry.
He's so angry. I guess he didn't like the episode.
Why were there not enough card games?
So mad. Tonight is the Vanguard episode 159. I don't remember much about what's going to happen other than summoning cross rides, Ren having a boner, Kai not being able to be evil because Ren's more evil.
Hopefully we'll see the rebirth.
Well, yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. And we're not gonna be able to figure out what the holy hell it does either. Because they always skip over these things.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess that does it for this episode review of Vanguard. Future Card Buddyfight episode 5 with episode 6 next week. See ya, Shroomish.
See ya.
See ya, Elliot.
Bye!
See ya, Emily.
Bye.
Wherever you are. See ya, Akiba Ranger. See ya. Alright. And see ya, audience.